So you have probably heard of DNA before, from movies like Jurassic Park, or some random words that your science teacher has said while you're on your phone in class. But for those that don't know what DNA is, DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It is the building block of life, what makes you, you. But what exactly is it? There are 4 nucleobases of DNA. These bases are adenine, guanine, cytosine, and thymine. Now you have probably heard of genes and maybe genomes, maybe even chromosomes, and sometimes you might have heard of nucleotides. But what's the difference? So we will start small and then get bigger. A nucleotide is made of 3 things: a 5-carbon sugar, deoxyribose or ribose, a nucleobase, a CGT, and 1 to 3 phosphates. These phosphates create a backbone for the nucleobases to hold them together. The nucleobases hydrogen bond in pairs, so that A bonds with T and C bonds with G. When a long strand of these nucleotides get crammed into a packet, they become a chromosome. A genome is where a bunch of these chromosomes get crammed into a nucleus of a cell, and all the cells get crammed into your body. Now we are going to talk about RNA, but before, a few fun facts. Did you know that 7% of the genetic material that is inside your body is from a virus? And did you know that your immune cells can change their genetic material to create new proteins? So, because this video is about DNA rather than RNA, I'll only talk about the differences between RNA and DNA. So one of the main 3 differences is that RNA is a helix and not a double helix. The second difference is that instead of ACGT, there's ACGU nucleobases. The U nucleobase is a uracil. The last main difference is that instead of sugar, deoxyribose, it is just ribose. Okay, I swear this is the funnest bit of all science videos, making models. So, if you want to do this at home, you'll need 6 big styrofoam balls and 5 small styrofoam balls. I think 5? We'll see. So, we're going to start with the nitrogen. Oh, and you also need toothpicks. So, here's our nitrogen. And we're going to join it. These things are so hard to get. To a hydrogen. And we're going to put 2 toothpicks in. And join it to an oxygen. Now, this oxygen, 2 toothpicks, going to another nitrogen. And then you're going to have to grab another hydrogen, stuff it there, toothpick through it, and a hydrogen. So we have one side. You can build off this, but I'm going to make it more difficult and put it in pieces. Don't know why I'm doing this, but here's our carbon. I'm going to put 3 toothpicks in it. And we're going to take all the remaining hydrogen, take the oxygen out, all the remaining hydrogen, put them on to make C3. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this bit here, if it was by itself, would be called carbon monoxide. But yeah, don't know. Not exactly. Haven't been into chemistry for a long time. So this one is going to need 2 toothpicks on one side. So there we go. To bond to an oxygen. Sorry, I had to go to something, but continuing. We join the carbon on. And we've got our 2 sides. We just have to join them. We'll start with the oxygen because it's annoying and it wants 2 bonds. And then put this in. And this then has to go in there. Get another punch of it. There's your chemical. So, remember, all you need is 6 styrofoam balls, 5 smaller styrofoam balls, and 12 toothpicks. You also need a black Sharpie, a blue Sharpie, a red Sharpie, and that's and a lot of time. Because colouring these things takes forever. So, there you go. That's the little fun bit for the video. Now back to me talking a lot of words for a while.